All right, well, I guess if you thought about this one a little harder and longer, you could have seen this coming, but I got to be honest, I didn't see this one coming. With Jess Pettis going out with that ACL injury, turns out it's going to be up to his teammate and defending 250 champ Preston Kilroy to move up to the 450 class and take a run at that. So Preston has been kind enough to give us a few minutes here to kind of take us through his side of the story. Preston, thanks for chatting with us, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. I just like you said, was pretty surprised by it all as well. I did not see it coming, but hey, I'm up for the challenge. I think it's going to be a good move, and yeah, I'm excited for this weekend.
Okay, now, yeah, like I say, it kind of makes sense if you think about it. I mean, you got Ryder Malinowski in the class, but you are obviously defending champ, which is kind of nice to run the number one. So hey, first, I assume you'll be running the number 80?
No, I'll actually be number 2 because I chose number 2 as a career number since I won the title last year. That's why I've been running the number 2 down in the States.
Oh, interesting. Okay, man, I got to update my 2026 Triple Crown numbers sheet.
Yeah, I'll be the number 2, so pretty excited for that. The number change is going to be a little bit different for me, but I've been running that down in the States, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, here's my question. Could you have said no to this?
Yes, I certainly could have. And it was entirely up to me. Yamaha approached Kevin about this whole thing, just asking if there was even a possibility of me being interested. And he kind of gave me what they were thinking, and we kind of went back and forth on a few things. And like I said, I could have easily said no, but I felt like the way things were presented, I felt like it was a pretty fair deal, and I feel like it gives me a good opportunity to get prepared for next year. It's kind of like one of those things that I could use these 6 races to get things squared away and get the 450 in a good spot for next year.
Right.
As I'll be 450 full time next year. So.
Right. I guess in a way you could look at this as kind of a no pressure way to move up into it. And hey, man, you're not expected to win this being down 2 full rounds.
Yeah. No. Exactly. The pressure is off. But at the same time, I also get the 450 bonus stuff. So there's also money on the line there too. So at the same time, I do want to do well because I can also make some good money. But yeah, the pressure's off, and then it gives me 6 races to kind of do some testing, if you will. But
right. Now you mentioned the money. I also heard that they kind of sweetened the pot by saying, you know what, we're going to treat this as if you did win the 250 class this year, and you're getting that bonus money. Is what I've been told.
Yes, that is correct. They are going to give me that championship bonus and a little bit more.
Nice.
Which I was pretty stoked about. Motocross, nothing's guaranteed, so who knows what could happen. They were willing to guarantee me that. And then, yeah, like I said, I get to use this as building into next season. I rode the 450 a little bit this winter down at my house, but then I haven't spent much time on it since. And so I think it'll be a good opportunity to get things into the swing of being 450 full-time next year.
Right. So I guess it's Thursday night right now. What is your plan for this particular 450? What have you been able to do? Anything?
Yeah. So I actually rode it for the first time the Monday after Manitoba at the FXR Ride Day, just for fun. This was before anything even happened, and I was actually really, really stoked on how well the 450 was, and wanted to go try to set my bike up kind of like how JP had his bike set up, because I feel like
there you go.
It had some good characteristics to it. So there were some things we were going to try on the 250 to try to mimic the 450. And so I rode it that day. And then Friday, for the weekend off, that's when Kevin got the call from Yamaha, and I kind of thought about it over the weekend. And then I rode it Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we're going to go race it this weekend. So
that's amazing. So I guess actually I do have a photo of you on the number 15 at that FXR Ride Day. I guess I can use that. Yeah. So I'll be racing that exact bike. I didn't like I said, there wasn't enough time to really change much or try much, so I just kind of stuck with what was there, rode it, tried to get as comfortable as I could, and then
yeah, like I said, all I changed was handlebars and a front brake lever and a seat, and that was it.
Nice. How much weight difference is there between you guys?
I don't think there is any. I think we're the exact same or close to, within 5 pounds, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but
Perfect.
I think we're pretty close. Suspension stuff, I know we're usually close to the same stuff. If I was on a 450, I'd be on the same kind of stuff JP would be on, but yeah, so that was an easy transition.
Okay. Now, also, you're a guy that, I mean, I'm sure you've heard it, your whole career is you make it look pretty easy. So that should translate, I would assume, into a 450. So I would assume you're pretty comfortable on the big bike.
Yeah, I actually like to ride the 450, because it allows you to be more relaxed. When I think of a 250 and you think of someone who's like riding a 250 fast, like they're super aggro, they're all over the bike, they're sending it. Like, I think that's not who I am. So the 450, it suits me better in that way. I've always been kind of just raced 250s. Like, I never really raced 450s except for that 1 year, and I only had a couple weeks preparation before that year as well. So that's why I think this is kind of an easy choice to kind of just work into next year, take the pressure off of the 250 side of things, and like I said, just kind of build into that 450 spot for 2027. So.
Well, that's yeah, because you were going to defend the title and then you were going to move up to the 450 class, right?
Correct.
Right.
That was the plan.
Right. Okay. Well, that's all right. I guess kind of a silly question, but obviously you have done many practice laps, I'm assuming, with Jess, so you have an idea. I'm sure in the back of your mind you've got an idea of where you should fit into this 450 group, but are you willing to say anything?
Honestly, no clue. Like I'm coming in mid-season, not even mid-season, we're only 2 rounds in, but coming in, I've had 2 days on it, so it's hard to kind of judge where I would be, but I have goals for sure. Being on the box would be really cool, I think. And I don't think that's too far-fetched to say. However, like I said, there's so many unknowns, right? Like, all these guys have been racing each other for 4 motos. I'm also just jumping on a whole new bike that I haven't done any testing or anything to. It's all been Pettis that's done all that. And like I said, I'm just hopping right onto his setup. So there's lots of unknown things, but if everything went right, I think I could pull 2 guard starts and box is the goal.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I see it. I think you also ride the bike a lot like Harry Koulas and like Jess. You're both, I guess it's Dylan that stands out as the wild guy out front there kind of thing. But I think your style should put you, and your starts, like you say, man, I think, and your speed. I think we're both thinking you're a box guy for sure.
Yeah, and especially with the dirt conditions this weekend, with the ruts and stuff, might be a little bit different story of Gopher. I'm not much of a sand rider, but I think with the conditions this weekend, I think if everything goes right, like I said, I think I could end up on the box for sure.
Oh, that's awesome, man. All right. Well, I mean, that's all we wanted to talk about. I just want to kind of hear from you. I know the word got out today and everything, so it's like, oh man, I know somebody else spoke with Kevin Tyler about it a bit, and then so I want to talk to you and hear what your thoughts were as well. So it's kind of, I think the cool part here is that you could have said no and you didn't, and you made the choice to move up. So I think that's it's good on Yamaha for doing that for you, and it's good on you for doing that for them.
Yeah, no, and like I said, this was really cool because it was all Yamaha's idea. They were the ones who approached Kevin about the idea of me doing it, and it was just a question if I would even be interested or not. And that's when Kev approached me and asked if I'd be interested. And, we kind of talked through it a little bit. And like I said, I could have easily said no, but it was really cool for them to kind of, move me up, put me in that position and kind of, give me a good opportunity to kind of get into next year. Kind of, that was what they were thinking as well. So, like I said, I think it's just a really, really cool opportunity. I don't know if it's ever been done before, which is probably not a crazy thing to say because I don't know why someone would be leading the points and then move to a different class. But, but like I said, with the opportunity, I feel like it's a good point for me to start, and I'm actually really excited for this weekend. I think it's gonna be a pretty good one. So.
Yeah, absolutely. The weather looks like it's going to be good too. Are you at home right now?
I'm actually in Ottawa
Okay.
at the MX101 shop. I'm kind of just living in a camper at the shop for now, for the rest of the season. So that's kind of where I'm at now. Spinning a bunch of laps at St. Elise. So.
Oh, good. Okay, well, that's why our connection's not perfect. The Wi-Fi is not great there, cell service.
Yeah, no, we're kind of in the boonies out here, but yeah.
Oh, good stuff, man. All right, well, I guess you'll, what will we do? Will you ride again tomorrow?
Nope. I'm just going to race Sunday. So, like I said, I got in 2 good days on it, and I feel pretty good about things.
Okay.
We're just going to give her hell this weekend.
Nice, man. Well, I look forward to seeing this, man. That's obviously we lose Jess, which really sucks, and then we put you in there. So I think we're going to be even Steven here in the whole series. So it should be fun to see you out there, man. Thanks for taking us through all that, and I guess I'll see you in a couple of days.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Preston. We'll see you Sunday.
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.